everyone. I am extremely bored right now. It's bloody Saturday night and I'm sat at home because I have no plans. So I thought I would film this video. Basically, I saw this girl, let me get her up because I want to give her credit, called Hailey Sani, not sure how to say her name. You guys might know who she is. I just came across a video on one of my recommended, and she did a video called Answering Girl Talk Questions You're Too Afraid to Ask Your Mum. Because she was American, she said mom. I thought I'd do a similar thing, so I asked you guys on my Instagram, go follow it if you haven't already, for some questions that you are too afraid to ask your mum or your dad, or you just are too afraid to ask anyone in general. And I thought maybe I could help you out, because I know in fact there's so many questions that I just haven't asked my mum because I don't know, I feel like either I don't need to, I'm too scared to, I feel too awkward to. So I feel like if I can help you guys out with some of these questions, then I'll be doing a good deed. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up and let's get started. So Katie asked the first question, and that question is how to ask your mum what age she lost her virginity. I don't even think I can help you guys with this because I don't know how to ask my mum. It's obviously not an essential thing to know, but it's something that I want to know because I just think it's interesting, and I want to know like how old my mum was when she lost her virginity. I just feel like that's a good thing to know, and I feel like lots of people, like lots of my friends, know like what age their mum lost their virginity or how she lost her virginity, but I just feel like it's not the fact that I'm not comfortable enough with my mum to ask her, because I totally am, and if I asked her it'd be fine, but I just feel like it's quite awkward to talk about. Just go up to her and be like, mum, what age did you lose your virginity? Maybe I should do that. If I do that, I'll feedback. Do boys expect you to shave down there? This question obviously has a lot of answers, but I think the straight to the point answer is no. Honestly, girls, if you are meeting a boy and you know, might progress with him, if you want to shave, shave. If you don't want to shave, don't shave. It's as simple as that. If a boy likes you for you, then he won't care whether you're shaved or not shaved. I feel like it's a more known thing to shave, but obviously it's completely up to you. It's your body, it's your hair. Personally, I do. I feel like this is something that you could definitely speak to your mum about. Well, obviously she's just going to say it's up to you, really. It's up to you. If the boy cares about whether you shave or not, then that boy's not for you, and you shouldn't be giving up your body to him because he's really not worth it, and you should be saving your body for someone who actually likes you for you and not whether you shave or not. What is the normal age to go in the pill? Obviously, I can't say, or no one can say that there's a normal age to go in the pill, because there's not. Every girl's body is different and everyone reacts differently to different things, and obviously it depends on your situation, whatever, you know the drill. I went on the pill when I was 14, just before I turned 15. I'd say a normal age to go in the pill is kind of like, I don't even know, obviously not when you're too young, maybe not when you're like 11, 12. I feel like you need time to let your period properly regulate, and if you found that you're having problems after the age of 12, 13 with your period, maybe you could consider going on the pill, because I feel like if you are wanting to go on the pill for period reasons, like actual period reasons, then you should wait to at least like 13 to properly see your period out, because you might have just had a rocky start with your period and then it might regulate out as you get older. But obviously for some people that doesn't happen, and you might want to go on the pill, which is completely fine obviously. And if you want to go on the pill for contraception, then I'd say probably not too young, because I think everyone should lose it at different times. You should lose it when you're ready, but personally I think like 13 and under is very, very young to have sex. Yeah, there's not a certain age. It's your body, you do what you want to do with it. And if you are wanting to go on the pill and you're under 16, just talk to your mum about it. You will probably say yes, and if she doesn't, then she must have a very valid reason. Otherwise, I just think it's a bit tight, really. Like, you should let your daughter go on the pill. Like, come on. Can I have a boyfriend? I feel like this is quite a common question that people obviously tend to ask their parents, like, can I have a boyfriend? And I feel like once you get to a certain age or a certain comfortable relationship with your parents, you won't even have to ask them. It's more of a situation of just telling them that you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. I think if you are scared to tell your mum about your boyfriend or girlfriend, then you should build up slowly. Maybe tell them about your friend, introduce your friend to your mum or your dad, and then just build it up from there, and then she'll probably get the idea that it's more than friends kind of situation, and then you will have done it like an easy, non-confrontational way. You could just ask her, mum, would you be alright if I had a boyfriend? Would you be alright if I invited a boy round? I was really, really nervous to invite boys round or ask my mum to take me to boys' houses, and I used to just text her from like my bedroom to the living room. I'd be like, Mum, can you take me to so and so's house? And she'd just be like, yeah. Like, if you're scared of like face to face asking her, text her, call her. Yeah, I think it's quite a touchy, sensitive subject, obviously, but it's easy. You guys can ask your parents to have a boyfriend or girlfriend. It's not that deep. Does boob, waist, ass ratio actually matter, or do guys actually care? Obviously, I'm not a guy, I'm not a boy. I cannot say my perspective on the whole matter of girls' body shapes. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Again, someone should love you for your personality, not for the way your body looks. I'm not going to sit here and say that people's looks don't attract me to them, because they do, and I'm not going to lie about that. But yeah, boobs to bum to waist ratio, it's not that deep. I am so insecure about this. I have hip dips, I don't have the thinnest waist, I don't have the biggest bum, I don't have the biggest boobs. It's just like, one of my boobs is way bigger than the other. Like, there's so many insecurities for a girl to have about those areas, and I think if you're talking to a boy who cares about the way you look, then that's just an even bigger insecurity to add on top of all them insecurities. You should just dump him, get rid of him. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Everyone's body works the same. If someone wants to shag you, they'll shag you. They don't care how big your bum is. They don't care how small your waist is. It doesn't matter, because sex is sex. It's not a case of what your body's like. It's just sex or no sex. There's no in between. That's how I think of it anyway. So a very common one is, how can I tell my mum when I've started my period, etc, etc. This is a very easy one. Just tell her. That there's no beating around the bush. There's no way to tell her without telling her. You've just got to tell her. It's something that happens to every single girl in the whole universe. So if you start your period, tell your mum. Just say, Mum, I started my period. She can't exactly judge you for it. She's not gonna smack you because you started your period. It just happens. As soon as I started mine, I started crying and I said, Mum, I started my period, because I was actually quite young. It was my 12th birthday, so I wasn't expecting it. I started puberty quite early. I got hips when I was like 10, but yeah, I still wasn't expecting it. So I feel like if you're more 14, 15, it won't be as big of a deal, because you will expect it. You'll be waiting for it. When you're a little bit younger, it might be a bit harder to talk about, to tell your mum to know when it's coming, but honestly, it's fine. Don't even worry about it. I'm about to start mine right now and I'm not looking forward to it. So yeah, periods. What do I do if my boyfriend is like forcing me to do stuff? Okay, if your boyfriend or anyone, any boy, any girl that you are intimate with forces you to do anything, please don't go through with it. Please, like, have self-respect. Love yourself. Don't do stuff with someone for their pleasure. You've got to do it for your pleasure too. There's no point. Like, you're not going to gain anything from it. You're just going to feel worthless after it. Really, really not worth it. I promise you it's not worth it. You're stupid if you give up your body for someone else's pleasure. So please just say no. Just say no. And if they try forcing you to do it, tell them to get the fuck out of your house. Who the fuck do they think they are? Or maybe if the person kind of feels comfortable with you and you feel comfortable with them, and they maybe start trying something, maybe start feeling you up and you don't feel comfortable, just kind of tell them, just push their hand away. Give them physical warning signs that you're not interested in anything like that. Just say to them, John, I don't think we should do anything right now. I don't feel comfortable. John should be understanding. If John isn't understanding, then sack him off. How to not make it awkward when meeting a boy. This is something that I struggle with. I don't really struggle with this as much as I used to, because a lot of the boys I speak to I've met a few times, but obviously there was always a first time of meeting a boy. The first time's always awful. It's always awkward. Unless you're a naturally chatty and bubbly person, then you probably find it easy to talk to boys. But I feel like everyone, even the most confident of people, get nervous when meeting someone that they like or meet someone that they've never met before. So honestly, fake it till you make it. Be yourself. Wear something that you feel confident in, because I feel like the last thing you want to do is feel insecure in your outfit, because your outfit is something that you can easily change, you can easily sort out to suit you and to make you not feel insecure. So yeah, whatever outfit that makes you feel confident. If you wear makeup to feel confident, put makeup on, do your hair nice. But then again, I'm not saying you have to dress up or do your makeup or do your hair to impress a boy, because you should be able to impress a boy by the way you are, by the way you act, because obviously, again, it's not about looks, it's about how you interact with someone, how you feel about someone, how they feel about you, blah blah blah. So just be yourself, be confident. I'm not confident at all. Sometimes my self-confidence plummets to the floor. Sometimes I'll be sat at lunch with my friends, my 5 closest friends in the whole wide world, sit there with them, and I'll feel so awkward, and I feel like I have to look down, I feel like I have to bite my nails. It's something that I just can't help. I feel so not confident, and then if I think about that with someone that I've never met before, it just gets me so hot and sweaty. I get so hot and sweaty before meeting a boy for like the first few times, but that's not something to put you off. I'm just saying that everyone feels like that. I feel like that. I might seem confident and loud in my videos, but I'm really not like that. Say loads of random shit. Like, it doesn't matter what you're talking about, it's just if you get along, if the conversation flows. You could talk about the Kardashians, you could talk about what you had for lunch, you could talk about when you were little, anything. It doesn't have to be something to completely interest them. It can just be whatever to make the conversation flow. The next one is, can I go to a party? I feel like this is something that a lot of teenage girls or teenage boys will struggle with, because especially the first few times where they're going to a party and their mum might not be used to them going to a party. So I feel like I was quite a good age. I was year 10 when I went to my first parties, and my mum, as I've said, is very laid back, so I was just like, oh, can I go to this party? And she was like, yeah. I feel like there's similar questions about how to ask your parents for drink. Obviously everyone's parents are different. If your parents don't allow you to drink or buy a drink, then they don't allow you to drink. There's nothing that you can really do about that, because they will have their principles, they will have their rules. You should just ask, just go for it. A lot of these questions are just about that nervous, kind of awkward in-betweeny stage where you're like, should I ask them, should I not, should I lie to them, blah blah blah. But please don't lie to them, because if something happens then you are basically fucked, because you're going to be somewhere that they think you're not. So yeah, please don't lie to them. I mean, you can tell little white lies, but don't say that you're in a party in your hometown and then you're in one in a city in Manchester when you live 2 hours away. Like, don't do that. That's not a good idea. And if she says yes, she says yes. If she says no, she says no. There's not really anything you can do about it. Would my mum care if I came out as gay? Of course your mum will not care if you come out as gay. If she's a true loving mum, she will not care. She will be happy for you. All mothers want is for their children to be happy. And if coming out is gonna make their child happy, they will want their child to come out as soon as possible. They won't want their child to be keeping their sexuality inside, because that's not good for anyone. Please, if you are thinking about coming out, or maybe you're not even sure of your sexuality, you just want to talk to someone about it, how you feel, please just talk to someone. It doesn't even have to be your mum. You could talk to your friends, you could talk to a teacher, you could talk to a therapist. Just please don't hide your sexuality because you're scared of what other people will think. It's your body, it's your brain, it's your sexual orientation. Just please just believe in yourself and everyone will support you, I'm sure. Lots of these about losing your virginity, and honestly just wait till you're ready. There's no point in losing your virginity for the sake of it, because it sounds bad, but you'll feel like a slag, you'll feel like you've been used. And if it's with someone that you're not comfortable with, you won't enjoy it. Honestly, you won't feel comfortable, you won't want to fully give yourself to them. You'll feel closed up and you'll feel uncomfortable. So please make sure it's with someone you like, with someone you feel comfortable with. You don't necessarily have to like them, you just need to know them and feel comfortable around them. Make sure that you are doing it for the right reasons, not the wrong reasons. By that I mean you're not doing it to show off to your friends, you're not doing it to say that you've lost your virginity, you're not doing it because everyone else is doing it. Please just do it because you want to do it, because you want to have fun, because you feel like you're ready. Otherwise it's not worth it and you will not. You'll regret it. You'll regret it. I'm 14 and never had a boy or speaking stage. Is this normal? Of course that's normal. There's not a normal amount of interaction, boys or girls, by a certain age. I feel like you can speak to whoever you want, as long as you don't get a name for yourself of being a massive slag, because you don't want that. It's just not nice. And if you want to be a slag, then fair enough, you go for it, girl. But keep it on the down low. Be a bit of a dark horse. Don't let your body out to the whole of your town, because that's just not really good, is it? If you are not interested in boys, if you don't feel the need to have a boy, then that's great. Boys are stupid. Boys honestly bring me so much heartbreak and distress. But if you can live your teenage years without them, then fair enough. Like, I don't blame you. Like, get rid of the added stress and just have a good time with your girlfriends. Like, come on. And that is the end of the questions. So I hope I helped you out. I didn't answer too many just because a lot of them were the same, and a lot of them I don't really want to speak about on the internet. But if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, leave a friendly comment down below. I hope this helped you. If you have any more questions, feel free to DM me or message me on any of my social medias. I will try and reply as soon as possible, and even if I don't reply, I will always see your messages. So thank you if you've ever sent me a message. Follow my Instagram and TikTok, they are on the screen now. Subscribe if you're new. Let's try and hit 90k, because we're on the road to 100k, guys. It's exciting. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.